Hello, welcome everyone. I'm about to do my first gameplay and hope y'all enjoyed the video. This is T-Will Gaming. Please like, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content. Alright, here we go.
Open lobby.
Okay, wait. There's like nobody here. Everybody at school and stuff. Okay. Never mind. Just do some battle in here.
Versus.
Just show off some gameplay.
Select your characters. Magic. Iron Man. Deadpool. Star-Lord. Our next matchup in the Challenge of the Champion tournament is led by Hellbound Mutants, led by Carnage. They're here to try for the trophy. Enter Crimson Shapeshifters. At long last, the Titans clash. Which side will stand as humanity's last hope? Get ready to make some noise!
Fighting me is a mistake you only make once.
Yeah, I like using magic. She's pretty cool, you know.
It's the chaos I'm gonna unleash.
Brace yourself.
Yeah, because right when this game first came out, like, I was like, you know, I'm gonna try this character out, and like, I could tell she's like totally different. I mean, she's not different, but she's like a standard fighting character I know I can use pretty well. I just seen that from the get-go, right when I seen this character. So like, when this game first came out, I immediately went to Magic. Yeah, she's like the character for me. Oh,
Easy. Ready whenever, Carnage.
so right now I'm using a controller. When I play my fighting games, I usually play arcade stick, but I need to get me an arcade stick that has a mic on it, so that way, you know, I could whenever I'm streaming, I can use the mic and on the arcade stick, so that way my hands could be free and stuff like that. So that'll be my next main focus. Try to get me a new arcade stick somewhere.
Already. Round 3.
But this is like a little practice run, actually. Because I don't know if my friend's gonna get on, but if he does, like, I mean, I kind of want to wait because he got like a family, so it's kind of like we be playing and he be attending to his family while we're playing. It kind of like holds up the game, and I ain't trying to like hold up, you know, the live stream, you know, because that could be very annoying when you're trying to see something and then like he's attending to his family like almost every 5 minutes, and I'm like, dude, come on, like I'm trying to play. So we're gonna see. I mean, he's a cool friend, you know what I'm saying? He's pretty good at the game. I mean, me and him will give you definitely good matches for sure. It's just the hold up when you have the family, you know. It's just, yeah. And also his Miss Marvel pisses me off. So, and what's rare it is too, like whenever I do my awakening with magic, you know, when she's in her demon form, right? Oh, I've got the difficult setting up. I'll do it next time. Like every time that I fight, and I transform into my demon form, it's all of a sudden like everybody just go ballistic. Like everybody would just go offense because I'm in my awakening form. I'm like, okay, what's this gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just so weird. And I just find it kind of funny. Like, people will play offensively just because I just freaking did my awakening. Like, it's so weird. But, yeah, you know, I like this game a lot. And, you know, I just started streaming. I mean, I used to stream like a while back when I had the PS4. But, I do have to have a camera, and I know these PS5 cameras are hard to find nowadays, so I don't know what to do in that aspect. I mean, I tried going online and stuff like that and look for one, but you know, if you know, y'all know there's another place I can look, you know, just leave it in the comments below. So, and stuff like that. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, a lot of people say that Deadpool is kind of hard to learn. I don't think it's really all that hard. I mean, then again, I kind of play these games casually because you gotta remember, man, like, I'm not saying it because of my age. I mean, I know there's people like that's older than me that know how to put these combos together really good and stuff like that. It's just, I done played like so many fighting games over the years. And, you know, it kind of like, I won't say dawned on me, but it's like, if I take the time to try to put in a long-ass combo, and, you know, I'm playing online or I play against somebody in real life, I might rely on myself not doing it. So really, it's just a waste. To me, it could be like just a waste of time. Yeah, I can go in practice mode, just learn this long combo. But really, when I'm playing against people, I mean, my strategy is going to change. Because if I'm kind of locked in on doing one combo, I might end up losing I was trying to do something I was really practicing really hard on. And, you know, I just don't want to feel like doing it. I guess I just want to just play the game and just have fun with it. I mean, I ain't saying people can have fun doing like long combos and stuff. Trust me, I used to do like a lot of long combos on previous fighting games back in the past, like Killer Instinct, SVC Chaos with the super cancels to the normals, Capcom versus SNK, Mortal Kombat. You know, I used to know all these long combos, but after a while, like, let's say you take time to learn these long combos, right? You do it in the match. Yeah, you probably can do it in the match, but is that gonna be like your number one priority? Oh, let me just learn this, do this combo on this person, while this other person just playing off freely. I mean, I get it, I understand. It's like, it's kind of like, you know, free for all, do what you learn type deal. Iron Man. But at the same time, it's just I don't know. I guess I have to be in the mood. Depends on what I'm playing. Okay, let me try this long combo once I could punish him and stuff like that. You know, yeah, I try to stay focused here. Okay, so yeah, but that's the deal. Like, Like, you know, if I'm really trying to learn a long combo and I do want to use it in game, yeah, just use it to punish. I mean, there's multiple combos. You even go to the challenge mode and learn like how to really use these characters. But let's be perfectly honest, man. Like, I'm being honest. I mean, I love fighting games. If I was on a week's paid vacation or something, but most of the time I'll be working a lot, so I really don't got time to like really learn all these characters the proper way. I get it, but I guess that was kind of me back in the past, you know, on the, you know, on the fighting games that are really classics, like, you know, because that's where they're classics. Like, I took the time to actually learn these combos on those other games, but I ain't gonna lie, on Tokon, like, I really like this game, right? I even like Arc System Works a lot. Like, I like Guilty Gear. I like
Brace yourself.
Grand Blue. Oh, I love Grand Blue. Now I really can't put some combos together on Grand Blue, you know, with my girl Vera. But you know, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, man. I mean, so I can learn like little decent combos like that, rush in, do that. You know, I mean, I can do some proper stuff, but doing a long combo like this, wait, let me see if I can do it. Hold on, what's this? Yeah, see, you got to do some stuff like that. Yeah, but you got to hold it down too and go through that portal. I ain't gonna lie, it don't really seem all that hard, but it's definitely something to try to get used to. Like, you know, it's just, I gotta do some wall shit, like get my characters out. Oh wow! See, that's what I'm saying. Like, they confuse the combos. Nice. But like, yeah, you know, because like this like I used to stream back then when I had the camera for PS4. You know, I like playing like a lot of fighting games. I mean, I'm average or slightly above average. You know, I mean, it depends on what I'm playing. Obviously, players better out there really trying to learn the game. You know, these guys really put food on the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why they probably play these games, because they get paid. They have to learn these characters in order to put food on the table. Trust me. You know, back then, if streaming was like in the 90s,
You should just go home already.
I definitely probably would have been doing this already. Like, you know, I probably would have been doing this for a while. But, you know, you just got to get with the times. You know, that's the thing. Like, back in the 90s, you know, we didn't really have, you know, a lot of this and stuff like that. But, you know, we was all about just spending time together playing these games and going to arcades. You know, not really trying to work on this live stream thing. I mean, I was going to be like a video game critic, or what you want to call it, like test the games out, and somehow I kind of wanted to do that, but I guess stuff like that kind of just died off, you know.
I have grown weary of you, Goblin.
So,
you have tested my patience.
you know.
Now, I shall
But thanks to streaming nowadays, I mean, maybe, you know, whenever I get a little bit out there, you know, I might even take this shit way more seriously now, you know. But the thing is, life just kicks in, you know, with my regular job I got right now, and also my little side hustle job, you know.
Winner, player one.
But yeah. But, you know, as I'm doing this, you know, I am planning to throw like little casual tournaments. I know a few spots where I could throw them at. You know, I might have people enter the tournament for free, and they can also win some prizes and stuff like that. You know, I'm gonna try to get some T-shirts made, and you know, that could be free giveaways.
Iron Man.
you know, stuff like that to the channel. You know, and I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about me. You know, I've been gaming ever since I was like 3-4 years old. You know, I started out with the Atari. Yeah, I started out with the Atari. You know, that went to Nintendo, Sega, Super Nintendo, PlayStation, Nintendo 64. I never had like a 3DO or a Neo Geo. I never had those, but I did know some people that did have them. I did have the opportunity to play them. I mean, they were okay for what they were, but you know, after, you know, when Dreamcast and PS2 took over, yeah, that just took over everything. You know, I remember when I first started working at a Kroger's. I remember I bought a GameCube and I bought Super Smash Bros. Melee. I was like, oh my god, bro! I used to love Melee. Like, I still love. Excuse me. I still love Smash Bros. Melee. Do I actually have a copy of it? No. But I mean, you know, I do got Smash Brothers Ultimate on my Switch, so I'll be getting on there from time to time, you know, and stuff. But whenever I get my streaming equipment going and stuff like that, you know, and get like a little laptop webcam, start streaming my videos, you know, I kind of do want to buy a PC, but the thing is with PCs, like, they very expensive, and when something breaks or not working, like, I understand it's way better than the console. I get it. I definitely get it. Like, I mean, I had a laptop. I mean, I still got my laptop with emulators on them. I even got some mini PC consoles with emulators, you know, and stuff like that. But often on there playing the old games. I mean, not too often. You know, sometimes I just want to get on the modern console and just do stuff more modernly. I mean, no disrespect to the retro stuff. I mean, I love retro stuff. I mean, there's even some games I'm still trying to beat to this day. Playing retro games like that Adventures of Batman and Robin game on Sega Genesis, like the one that's super hard, and there's really no, I mean, you got like 6 continues, but once you lose all your life, it's game over, and it's like the whole entire level back all over again. Like, that game is pretty tough. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even to this day. Like, I can make it pretty far, but I can't beat the freaking game. But, you know, I might want to do a live stream on that. If I do like a rage video on that, you know, just leave that on the comments below. You know, even with other fighting games, I mean, besides fighting games, I also play like Resident Evil. That's my favorite series of all time. I'm definitely going to live stream for Veronica. I mean, the remake of Veronica. So, y'all, you know, go ahead and stay tuned for that. But yeah, you know, yeah, my gamer tag is TradeOff31. So, you know, if y'all want to run some few matches on some fight, you guys, you know, or we might even throw like a little live stream together or something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just trying to get my foot in the door on this stuff, guys. I mean, sooner or later, hopefully I can be able to go mainstream. And, you know, for the rest of my, you know, 'cause I mean, I'm like in my 40s now, so I'm like mid-age right now. So it's kind of like for the other half of my life, I would like to just stay home and play games and still get some income coming in the process. You know, because it's video games. I mean, you can even do this at the age of like 8. I mean, I know I can. I mean, you know, it's like I'm the next generation of elderly people, if y'all want to say that, or the elderly. You know, I not like the old days. You know, they just sit back and listen to music records. I mean, no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I mean, no disrespect to my grandma, or, you know, my grandpa when he was still alive. You know, it's just, this is like a new generation of elderly people. You know, that's all I'm saying. Yeah. or elderly gaming, you know. But but that's it though, you know, guys, you know, and like I said, I'm doing a lot of gameplay going on. Look, I might do a whole Doom series. I mean, I do play first-person shooters, so I may do like a Doom series, Duke Nukem series, if y'all cared about that. Quake, you know, Tomb Raider. You know, I'm definitely doing it on Resident Evil for sure. You know, my favorite Resident Evil game of all time, I would say, ooh man, I want to say, I ain't gonna lie, my favorite Resident Evil of all time is probably Resident Evil 2. You know, that's the original Resident Evil 2 on PlayStation, and you know, that's the first one I actually took the time and beat. So yeah. Yeah, 3 was pretty tough. You know, because like Nemesis, sometimes I'll forget. The first time I'll forget when Nemesis will like show up. And you know, I forgot because I was doing that game pretty well. Like, you know, okay, well, Nemesis haven't showed up for a while, right? Yeah, you know, I was going through this alleyway on the original Resident Evil and original Resident Evil 3, and I was going through this alleyway, and all of a sudden he just shows up. It's like after I put the fire out, and I go back through the door after you put the fire out, you know, on that wreckage where you fight the 2 dogs at the beginning of the game. Like, he would show up like right there, and I was like, oh damn, I forgot he shows up right here. Like, what the, like, you know, and I guess I wasn't really prepared for it. But if you can remember the exact spots where Nemesis will show up on Resident Evil 3, on classic Resident Evil 3, then you're in good hands. Like, you know, and I don't think it's not really all that hard once you master the dodging. I mean, I understand like the dodging could be a little stiff. You know, like you be good. You know, that's pretty much it about that game. You know. So yeah. The newer Resident Evil games. I want to say Resident Evil remake. I like remake Resident Evil 2. A lot of people kind of don't like Resident Evil 3, the remake. I like it. I mean, I love any Resident Evil game that's out there that appeals to me. You know what I'm saying? Like even 7, Village. But, you know, I don't think Resident Evil 3, the remake Resident Evil 3 is really that bad. I mean, I like it. Do I think it's better than Resident Evil 2? No. But I like it. You know, it's a remake. It's kind of like doing stuff different, going in a different direction, doing this, doing that. That's why I believe I basically like Resident Evil. So whenever it comes to these remakes, I really don't expect it to be like the exact way of the classics. Because when you're remaking, like you're kind of remaking everything. And whenever you play like a remake, it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like you going through the whole game. You know, it's like you kind of like reimagining the whole entire game. Hey, instead of splitting up, hey, we gonna do it like this, you know, and then, you know, we might fight these type of enemies going this way. You know, it's kind of like a whole different adventure in one adventure, if that makes sense. You know, yeah. Can't believe I'm good I am with Magneto now. Like, Magneto's pretty good. I like him a lot. I kind of left some decent combos with him, but I'm pretty good with him. You know, some good, decent stuff.
Your performance was admirable.
I like that color. Black color. This stuff, man.
However, you should have knelt before me when you still had the chance. Winner, player 1.
Yeah, Magneto. Yeah, I believe. So who's your favorite villain? You know, put in the comments below. Who's your favorite X-Men villain or Marvel villain, for example? You know, you know, Now check this out, guys. I'm gonna put this difficulty on the hardest difficulty. Watch this. It's like the computer mostly owns you throughout the whole game. Like, no lie. I might not even have a chance with magic, but we're gonna see. And I gotta believe in my girl. You know, I haven't did ranked match on this game yet. I kind of want to, but it's like nobody really doing rank. But I'm gonna start doing ranked matches. You know, I do a lot of ranked matches on Tekken 8. So, y'all stay tuned for that. But right now, this is just like a little warm up, introducing myself type video. This is like a video basically on myself, you know, just to get me started on this YouTube stuff, like on a serious note and stuff like that. And, you know, that's all pretty much what this video is about for right now. At least before I have to go to work. So, and stuff like that, you know. But this will be my last match. And, you know, like I said, make sure y'all like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Y'all want to see more content. You know, like I said, I play like a lot of fighting games for the most part, so you're going to see a lot of that. You know, it's stuff like that, you know. So, you know, it's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome, man. You know, I pretty much got almost every fighting game imaginable, just about. Not on my PlayStation, but like in general, like in my whole gaming library. You know. So, but watch this, y'all. Like, I don't think the computer's really all that unstoppable, but this is more of a competitive way to play the game, so to speak. So yeah. There we go. Nice.
Now be gone. You cannot resist.
There we go.
I deny a simple error.
Yeah, I was trying to switch to Deadpool. Alright, there we go. Yeah, the computer kind of whip punishes a lot. Okay, I need to start using my mediums more instead of lights. But lights are like, you know, damn, because mediums are great for the spacing. You know, and I use Magneto too, so it's a good thing. Like, I watch on the computer so that way I can know how to use them even more properly. So that's the thing. Like, I rather learn as I fight besides going to practice more than learning this and learning that. And you know, I might as well just learn by watching the computer. I mean, I already got my hands on the controllers. I know how the buttons are, so it's not like I'm watching this for the first time without playing the game. There we go, sir. I usually would have saved this to like maybe the next round or the last round, but you know, I'm not just doing stuff casually a little bit. Yeah, and also I'm a funny guy too, guys. So later on, you know, if I bring up these funny quirks and y'all don't understand them, and I might have to explain myself. Sorry for you guys. I mean, you know, I tell jokes to make me laugh, not other people laugh. Now it's a joke, but like, you know, see, I don't understand that with Deadpool. Like, some of his special moves would change. It would throw me off guard, and I'm like, how the heck do I do that version of the move? Because that was like a burning knuckle or something, like from Fatal Fury. You know, that's the thing about Deadpool. He has a lot of references from different fighting games. That's what I like about him a lot. And yeah, y'all might hate me for this, but I like him better than Spider-Man. Sorry. Like, Spider-Man's great, don't get me wrong, but in this game I can use Deadpool more better than Spider-Man. Ah, crap. Go for the launcher. Oh, alright, here we go. Ooh. What? Okay.
You're gonna love this! No more evil deeds!
You have nowhere left to run. Prepare yourself.
Oh, nice.
Pursue them.
Ooh.
On your knees. There's no escape. I warned you.
You could do that.
Deadpool incoming!
I'm your master now. You have nowhere left to run. Here I come.
Damn. Whoa! Wow. Really?
None can defeat the master of magnetism. Especially a paltry fool such as you! Winner! Player 2!
Wow. Wow. We're doing that. We're gonna run at him. I actually had pretty fun with that.
You were a great teacher.
No.
I used to look up to you.
All right, guys. I'm trying to keep my A game, so I might not talk as much. But yeah. I ain't gonna lie, like the computer really, like the computer really, I kind of like how the way they're kind of like more aggressive or play kind of smart now, instead of just being on hard mode, but they really easy, they're not that hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like King of Fighters, Street Fighter, put the difficulty all the way up, yeah, the computer might go ham on you and stuff like that. But, you know, it's for mostly that. It's kind of like, I mean, you can kind of cheat the computer if you can. But me, I'd rather play this way because it's like, it helps you get better in a way.
I am ready. Magic.
Round 2! Fight!
Here's my aim.
Nice.
A wise decision.
On your right!
I'm coming. You cannot resist. This is my power. Doom stands aside. Most pathetic.
On your right!
You are outmatched. I'm with you. I deny you. You cannot resist.
Oh, wow.
Ready to kill.
Grateful to do.
Don't get in the way.
I warned you.
Good job.
Let's go, Spider!
Command, receive.
I'll protect everyone! Big one! You're doing good, Spider!
Round 3. Fight! Receive my metallic might.
Don't worry!
Oh, that mid.
Stands beside you. There's no escape. I
Doing
warned
that medium attack.
I'm with you.
No. I really don't know a really good combo series with Penny Parker yet. Oh, he got me in a mix up. Golly. Yeah,
Round is
You got it.
oh, yeah.
not yet.
Ooh.
How careless of you. You cannot resist.
No, you.
Shrapnel spike. Doom stands
Whoa, that caught me off mid jump. Okay.
matched. Not over. Receive my assistance. Feel yourself. I'm your master now. You cannot resist.
Not working.
Doom stands beside you. Feel yourself. I arrive.
Whoa.
Found you. There's no escape.
Damn it.
How careless.
I was trying to. Man. Yeah.
Please, lower your sword, child.
I assure you, it shall not claim magneto.
Oh, ranked match is way worse than this. This ain't nothing. This ain't nothing. But ranked matches are worse than this.
Winner, player 2.
Well, that's it, y'all. You know, like I said, this is like a little video, a bio video about myself, really. While I'm showing off Tokon. You know, like I said, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll go ahead and I'll see you guys. So remember, keep gaming. All right, peace.